So happy sense teachings is explore the exploration of the right mind. Okay, so right mind, right means God mind, El Cantar's mind. Then El Cantar teaches us the four pillars of exploration of the right mind, which is principles of happiness, love, wisdom, self-reflection, and progress. So self-reflection, one part of self-reflection, we teach meditation. Okay, so today's topic is how to live each day meaningful from unshakable mind. Okay, so let's start. The how Master Yu Hoka teaches us how to live each day meaningfully. Okay, so life is actually nothing more than a series or accumulation of single days. Put simply, the kind of person you are and the kind of life you have led are determined by the way you have lived each day and how each day has followed from one before. Okay? So important is that life is actually nothing more than the series or accumulation of single days. So if we can accumulate very meaningful single days, then we can say our life is very good, very, very meaningful. So important point is how to live single day meaningfully. So as for the way you should spend each day, the important point is how you control and increase the quality of each day. You cannot change the length of a day. Each one lasts for 24 hours, and there is no way this time can be extended. However, it is possible for you to change the quality of each day. And so everyone has same 24 hours. Actually, this point, actually we are equal. But everyone has different value of 24 hours. So what we should do is how you control and increase the quality of each day. Okay? So point how to improve your quality of each day. When considering the significance of a single day, you should examine how to improve the quality of the limited time it contains. What is important here is the aspiration to learn. And so important is each day we can learn something. You can learn something from yesterday. You can learn something from today. Okay, so each day we are accumulating certain wisdom. But without aspiration to learn, we cannot accumulate our wisdom. So how to accumulate our wisdom? This is the point. So Master teaches us. First, you can learn by gaining knowledge. Some of the keys to understanding life can be found in the thoughts of great figures. By reading their books of philosophy and literature, your mind will be lifted to a higher state, which will enable you to solve problems your life quite easily. Accumulating knowledge is most important when trying to attain a higher level of awareness. Okay? So why we have to read books? Okay, but read books, or you can also listen. Listening is also okay. The point is try to attain higher level of awareness. or higher level of, perspective regarding life. Okay. By reading books or listening the story from others. So for example, this is my case. Actually, I like this, Dale Carnegie books. I like Dale Carnegie books. He introduced, how to make human relationships, how to overcome difficulties, how to speak well, and, also he teaches us like a sales skill. So usually people are suffering because of human relationship, because of financial problem, and because of difficulty, stress, and because of low confidence. But he introduced many this kind of, the solution in his books. And also you can study biographies like, Einstein and Nelson Mandela and Steve Jobs and so on. Okay, biography, we can study other person's life, especially the great person's life. So this is also one part of accumulation of knowledge. And also we can study the history. Okay, history is an accumulation of our experience in the past. Okay, so if we study the history, we understand what will happen in future. For example, if company or country are going to be flourished, at that time people made effort a lot. But when country declining, people just try to choose lazy way. Okay, so this kind of story is all in the history. So if you study, like a good self-help book, like one of the masterpiece and biography and history, you can accumulate your wisdom. And then you can get higher level of awareness. And of course, we have to study Master Hokawa's book. Okay? Actually, Master Hokawa's book is the essence of wisdom. Okay? So Master teaches us one book includes more than 100 books wisdom. Master Hokawa's book, only one book includes more than 100 great books wisdom. So if you study Master Hokawa's teachings, differently you can get higher level of awareness. Okay, so this year I recommend this Laws of Sun, Laws of Eternity, and Laws of Happiness. Laws of Messiah also, okay, one more step forward. These 5 books are now, we are studying in this year. Okay, then other part, a willingness to learn. You can also learn from your experience. To do this, you need to live each day believing that it contains something that will enrich your life. The secret of people who others see as wise lies in their positive attitude. They try to learn and absorb as much as possible from every person and every experience. Okay, so point, how to accumulate our wisdom is not only knowledge, but also we can study from experience. So how to study our experience from our experience? So we can think to reflect regarding your success and failure. Your success, how you could achieve success. What was your mentality? What was your effort? Okay, so and also you can study from your failure. Okay, in my experience, usually when I could achieve certain level of success, usually I had mentality to make effort and also make others happy. So as long as keeping this kind of mentality, I could go to the proper direction. But when I experienced some failure or difficulties, at that time I didn't have the this kind of attitude. proper effort and proper mindset to benefit others. Okay, so maybe you can study from your experience. And sometimes it's very difficult to study from our experience, but we can study from other person's experience. Observation is easier than actually self-reflection. Self-reflect. Okay, so you can study, by observing others. So how to observe others? How to observe others? Master Hokawa teaches us. This is today we practice the meditation laws of causality. Okay, so everything has cause and everything has result. So we try to understand what is the cause and what is the result and what is the middle, process. What is the middle process? If we understand these process, so we can study from this process, then we can correct our way of living. Okay, so we can study, two types of people. So those who are not happy and those who are very happy. Okay, so we can study from the, also those who are not happy. Okay, so we can think why he always fails. What is the cause of his misfortune? And consider which of these is the most important, the main cause of his failure. We can study, we can think. Then, after that, think yourself. How should I correct the weakness in my character, in my way of working, and in my relationship with others? Okay, so we can study like that way. Later, we practice this. Then, also meditation of laws of causality on those who are successful. Okay, also we can study from successful person. But first point, important point is get rid of this attitude of attributing others' success to something other than their own effort. Okay, so don't criticize on successful people. Okay, so if we criticize on successful people, we cannot study from their good point. Okay, so actually successful people are our ideal image. So we should affirm our ideal image. Okay, so we shouldn't, criticize or we shouldn't blame on successful people. Instead of blaming on others, we should respect them. This attitude is very important. Then second, praise them for providing you with a wonderful role model. So you can bless on them. Their good point. At that time, try to find their good point. Well, great effort, great mindset, great perseverance mind, and so on. And third, how should I correct the weakness in my character, in my way of working, and in my relationship with others? Then think how you can correct your mindset or mentality based on your observation of successful people. Okay, so this kind of observation studying way is actually not so easy. So today's, lecture session is a little bit high level. Okay, so and Master teaches us life is an assignment given by God or Buddha, by El Cantare. It is about how much we can learn from our experiences. The more changes or ups and downs we experience in life, the more lessons we can learn. Our challenge is to see how much we can learn and discover from those lessons. Okay, so life is actually lessons for our, by through experience. So God, El Cantare gave us some, the assignment to study wisdom in this lifetime. Okay? So everyone is in the process of studying from your experience and from other person's experience and, from the great wisdom. Okay, so this is a point to accumulate. Every day we have to accumulate these kind of life lessons. Our life is only just, 30,000 days. Okay, 30,000 days is actually, we can count if we want. So our life is not so very long. So each day we have to accumulate something from our experience, from other person's experience, and from other person's, from great wisdom, especially from the teachings of Lord El Cantare. Then, if we accumulate the wisdom, actually we can go back to the higher spiritual world. Okay, so God is full of wisdom. So if we accumulate many wisdom, so actually also we can go back to this kind of higher level of spiritual world. Okay, so accumulating wisdom is one of the purpose of our soul training. Based on, each dimension, Master Yuhokawa teaches us each dimension has a different, level of wisdom and different level of love. Okay, so if we have many wisdom, actually we can help others. And Master Yuhoka teaches us, rather than just simply accumulating experiences and knowledge you gained in the course of your life, you should also use what you have accumulated for the joy and happiness of others. Okay, so if you have certain knowledge, certain wisdom, also you can think, please try to think to benefit others. In Happy Science teachings is a giving love. When we decide to make others happy, actually we can be happy. Okay, so this is a golden rule of our life, or rule of God, rule of Buddha. Once you have attained happiness, reproduce it for the benefit of others. This is a duty of human beings. Please visualize yourself reproducing happiness in your heart and strive to accumulate inner resources. Okay, so please visualize yourself reproducing happiness in your heart. Okay, so if you accumulate wisdom, actually you can work like a teacher. Okay, so teacher can guide many students. Okay, and the great politician can guide many people. Great religious leader can guide many, the people, followers. So accumulating wisdom can, make you like a great leader, like a teacher. So please visualize like that image in your life. Okay, so this is today's point. Okay, so today's point is live each day. How to live each day meaningful. So please understand, live each day with the aspiration to learn. Okay, then how to accumulate your wisdom is first is learn by gaining knowledge, like studying books, reading books, or listening other person's stories also okay. Then second is learn from experience. You can learn from your experience and you can learn from other person's experience too. Okay, by observation. So today we will practice this, the meditation of causality based on, other person's experience. And third is reproduce your wisdom for the benefiting others. Okay, so all the time think how to benefit others. Just accumulating wisdom is not enough. El Cantar's expectation, God's expectation, Buddha's expectation is all the time try to save people, try to benefit others. Okay, so in Buddhism, says, seeking enlightenment and saving people. These two directions are very important. So accumulating wisdom is like a direction of seeking wisdom, seeking enlightenment, or seeking wisdom, enlightenment. Then we have enough knowledge to support people or help people. That's why we can help others. So this process is very important. Okay, so let's start our practice. So before practice, we recite prayer the Lord to make connection with Lord El Cantare. Okay? Put your hand in prayer. Prayer to the Lord. Our Lord El Cantare, you are the source of all light, all power, all wisdom, and all love. May you give us light, give us power, give us wisdom, and give us love. Oh Lord, our Father, please protect this planet of love Earth. Protect us from all evil and open a future for us. Oh Lord, thank you for giving us light. We give thanks from the bottom of our hearts. Okay, so straighten your backs and relax your shoulders. Start to breathe slowly and calm your mind. Breathe in from your nose, then into the bottom of your stomach. We call tandem. This lower abdomen is related to our enlightenment. Breathe in from your nose into the bottom of your stomach. Breathe out from your mouth. Breathe in from your nose. Breathe out from your mouth. When you breathe in, please imagine the light of El Cantare come to you and circulate your body. Breathe in from your nose. Breathe out from your mouth. Breathe in. Breathe out. So we will practice counting meditation. So breathe in, please count 1. Breathe out, count 2. Breathe in, 3. Breathe out, 4. So please keep on breathing by your own pace with counting. Okay, so please return back to your usual breathing. So from now, we will practice meditation of laws of causality. Everything has cause, and everything has process. Then, based on cause and process, we can see the result. Okay. Everything is this process. So please observe this process. Then think how you can correct your life. So today we will practice based on observation of successful people and also those who are not happy. So first, we practice the meditation laws of causality on those who are unhappy. So please imagine one person who are not happy around you. Then think why he or she always fails. What is the cause of his misfortune? And consider which of these is the most important. Maybe he or she has many kind of, the reason of, not happy, not ha- of not, no, not happy. Okay? But what is the main cause of his or her unhappiness? Then think, how should I correct the weakness in my character, in my way of working, in my relationship with others? Okay? So we start straighten your backs and relax your shoulders. We will think, contemplate this point for 3 minutes. Start. Okay, thank you very much. So maybe this meditation is not so easy. So for example, I have one friend. He's all the time suffering, like financially. But actually, I found he didn't, you know, make an effort to improve himself. Then he tried to depend on others. That was a main cause of his unhappiness. So what I learned from him is to keep strong intention to improve ourselves can, something break through our fate, our future. So based on my observation on him, I can correct myself. I should aim to improve myself all the time. Okay, so laws of causality, meditation is like this. Okay, this is one of the example, not so easy. So next is a, higher level than, those who failures, those who are not happy. Okay, so let's do next meditation. So this is a meditation laws of causality on those who are successful. Please imagine successful person around you. Okay, one person, please imagine successful person around you. Then get rid of this attitude of attributing others' success, his or her success, to something other than his or her own efforts. Don't say but on him or her. Then second, praise him or her for providing you with a wonderful role model. Successful person provide you a wonderful role model. So you can follow his or her, attitude, her effort, her way of thinking. Okay? Then third, think, how should I correct the weakness in my character, in my way of working, and in my relationship with others? Okay? So please imagine one successful person. Then think, what is the point of his or her success? Then think what I can, study and how to correct my, attitude or my effort. So straighten your backs and relax your shoulders. Start to breathe slowly. So we start meditation laws of causality on those who are successful. 3 minutes. Start. So please meditation. Thank you very much. So today's meditation might be a little bit difficult, but point is, especially the successful person, how to study successful person is also very, very important. So in my meditation, I found one of the, uh, successful person. I imagined one successful person. He all the time, challenge something, take responsibility or take risk. Okay. At the same time, he trained himself all the time, but all the time, have attitude to challenge something. That's why he can change the situation. So I should challenge more. So that was what I studied today's meditation. So please, remember these points. How we study from, those who are not happy, and also from those who are very happy, successful person. Okay. So this is today's point, and I recommend you to study the laws of the sun. Okay, so Master teaches us in the chapter 6. Each day, we should live each day as a last day of your life. We should live each day as a last day of your life. So this is a point to accumulate wisdom in our daily life. Okay, so this is today's